I didn't think this mod could get any better than it already is, but it just keeps getting better. I mean, for a start, we now have cute little bushes. It gives me an orange berry, which is great. So today I'm going to be going through a bunch of changes that have come into Cobblemon, which is going to be coming into the next major Cobblemon update, since I have been given early access by the developers. Although do bear in mind, this is a snapshot. This is not the full release, and there are things that will likely change. And just for the purposes of this video, I'm going to go ahead and choose a Cyndaquil because Cyndaquil is absolutely amazing. It's absolutely adorable. Look at it, Cyndaquil. You're so cute. Look at you. You're a little dinosaur thing, aren't you? Yes, you're just super adorable. Look, you look so happy. Happy little Cyndaquil. I've got to use the cute Pokemon at least once, right? Oh, look at that. Look at the flames on his back. That is sick. And you just made the worst sheep sound ever. And we'll just do another little burn. There we go.
Beautiful.
Also, just a quick side note, if you are going to play Cobblemon, then I highly recommend that you do play with shaders. And the reason I recommend shaders is simply because it just makes them look so much better. I mean, if I turn shaders off, you can see the difference, right? Although for the remainder of this video, I won't leave shaders on simply because I know that some people don't like shaders. But of course, I should probably talk about a few of the brand new features that are being brought into this mod. Now, previously, you could find the apricorn trees and they would just be regular old oak trees. Now they have this kind of like ugly brown texture. Because there's a new tree type, there's actually an apricorn wood. And of course, it has all the same variations you'd get with every other type of wood in Minecraft. This trapdoor, I love that it looks like a Pokeball. And of course, a moment ago, I actually spoke about these lovely little bushes, which bring a whole ton of brand new berries and different things that you can use that all do different things for Pokemon. Hello, editing British Weirdo here. I don't really know what that explanation was. It was god-awful, but I'm not doing another take, so that's the explanation you get. But here's a brief, better explanation. There's new berries in Cobblemon. They're great. You should use them. I think my dog just squeaked the ball in the background. Anyway, back to the video. You're most likely watching this video if you're a Pokemon fan, so you most likely know what all the berries already do, and if I went through all the berries, I would be here the entire day, and no one wants that. Do you really want to listen to me for the entire day? You want to listen to this voice for the entire remainder of your... So in this chest are a few of the items that are brand new. So we got, you know, Weeperberry, Cherryberry, Asperberry, Cornberry, Orangeberry, Bone Meal, and a hoe. Because if we take an Orangeberry, you have to actually hoe the ground in order to plant these berries. Because if you try and plant it on the ground, nothing happens. You can try. You can summon all your might and willpower to summon this into the ground. But it won't work unless you till the ground first. So you kind of need to do that. And then you can also plant it, and it kind of looks like a little poo to begin with, but it is what it is. And then you go ahead and bone meal this little thing, and it grows into a cute little tree. Oh, there's also a few new food types. So we got a medicine leak, you know, the standard stuff to craft some healing potions, because now we have potions and HP up potions, so we can improve our Pokemon stats and obviously heal our Pokemon. And previously, the only two ways you could heal Pokemon in Cobblemon was either by sleeping or using the healing machine. I really should just not explain things at all. I just do it terribly. It's part of my autism. I can't seem to explain things without sounding like a complete moron. I just fathom to think what was going on in my brain at the time. I hope you like these little paused segments where I essentially mock myself, and I hope you appreciate the terrible explanations. So for example, if you have a bunch of Pokemon and you take a HP up potion, you go ahead and just click on it, and then you can basically select which Pokemon stats you'd like to improve. Also, can we just appreciate how cool the summon sound effects are? That is so much better. And also the new sound effects for the Pokemon. That is awesome. And of course, we finally have one of the most awesome Pokemon in all of Pokemon, Sirfetch'd. I love that this Pokemon has finally been added into Cobblemon. I just love that it also has like a giant sword that looks like it's just made out of a spring onion. And a couple of the brand new Pokemon that we have is, oh dear god, Typhusolution. So we're back here again, and I still can't say the name of this Pokemon, no matter how hard I try. I just can't do it. I just can't say it. So we're going to forget that happened. You're going to wipe that from your memory. It never happened. And we're never going to speak of this again. To be honest, I haven't actually seen if this makes any new sounds yet. Oh, he does. There's a lot of new items. I could really go through all of this with you. I could show you every single new item, but I also don't want to bore you at the same time. I want to make an entertaining video. I want to make sure this is fun and entertaining. You know. And another brand new block that's been added into Cobblemon is the pasture block. Yes, look at it. Look at its elegant design, its lovely wooden design. It's got a nice little nest in the back. I kind of wish I could shrink down and go inside there because it would be kind of like really fun and cute.
Hey guys, look, I'm actually inside the pasture block. Look at me. I'm so tiny and cute and I'm inside the pasture block. Well, kind of. There we go. Let me just access this. Yes. Being small has its benefits.
So basically, you can go into your regular PC block and just spam a bunch of Pokemon, and then you can have a bunch of Pokemon out in the open just wandering around. But we can only have a maximum of what seems like 16 Pokemon out at one time. And of course, I can't not talk about the brand new Pokeball sounds. So if we go ahead and use an Ultra Ball on the Jigglypuff, you can hear the little opening sound and the closing sound, which is great. And there's even a little wobble sound. I love it. It's so good. Yeah, look at that. That is awesome. The sound design in this mod is just fantastic. Although the only thing I really wish this mod had was maybe a little bit of music. That would be kind of cool. Why have you got such shifty eyebrows? Some of these Pokemon, I have to say, are just absolutely massive. Like, look at this. Look at the Wailord. You are absolutely huge. Look at that. The rocks actually oscillate. It's so cool. So we are once again back here. Somehow we keep ending up back here because I say something factually wrong or something incredibly dumb, like describing something rotating as oscillation. And oscillation is actually when something moves back and forth like a pendulum or like a fan moving back and forth around a room. And I'm doing this to correct myself before you correct me in the comments for saying something completely ridiculous. And I promise this is the last time we're doing this. And if you also wanted to know, this is where you can find the medicinal leeks. You can basically find them on the surface of any ocean or river, and you just simply give it a little slap to harvest them. Very similar to sugarcane. And then you can also replant them onto the water as well, which I think is kind of unique, since we don't really have any kind of plants in Minecraft that grow in water. Oh, and for whatever reason, you can also turn the medicinal leeks into magenta dye. I don't really know why you'd want to do that, but you now have another way of getting magenta dye, which is kind of cool, I guess. And you may have noticed these random ingredients in my inventory here. That's basically to craft mulch.
Hey, psst, over here. I don't actually know what the mulch does. I don't really know how to explain it to you, but I don't know what it does. I just know it helps with crops.
And while I have my Cyndaquil here, I should actually mention another brand new feature in this mod. You can now nickname your Pokemon. I would like you all to meet Cyndaquil. I was setting that up for subscribe because you can see it says in the corner there, it says subscribe. You should do that. You should go click the button and subscribe. But apparently it doesn't visibly change the name when you actually release the Pokemon. I don't know if that's supposed to be a feature or a bug. Remember, this is a snapshot. It's not the full release, so there may be a few kinks here and there. Another brand new feature that has been added into this mod are mints. And this one is the Lonely Mint. Okay. It's a lonely mint. I guess we can all be here together for the Lonely Mint if you can just, you know, a moment of silence for the Lonely Mint. Just kidding, there's lots of other mints. We got Adamant Mint, Naughty Mint. Ooh, Naughty Mint, hello. It's a naughty mint. Oh, naughty. Relaxed mints, modest mints, mild mints, rash mints, quiet mint, calm mint, gentle mint. There's a lot of mints that all have various personalities.
Hey, it's me again. What do the mints do? Quick, tell me so he doesn't figure it out. The mints do things, right? I don't know what the mints do. What do they do? I don't know what the mints do. Help.
And there's just a few more items I think I should talk about that are relatively important. and I'm super glad that they've finally been added, such as revives and max revives. Very, very useful items, because previously, the only way you could revive a Pokemon is with the healing machine, or unless you wait for it to naturally regenerate, which took a while. This is also how you use the full heals and all of the, different potions, your burn heal, anything you need to do to remedy your Pokemon, which means you can now craft healing potions and other various things while you're mid-battle, which is just a really great feature. Also, you got the X attacks, X special defense, X accuracy. However, these work a little differently. You have to actually take your Pokemon out. You can try and click on it, but it doesn't do anything. If you shift click and then just basically give it to your Pokemon to hold, and that will basically boost its stats. Anyway, I've been your host. Thank you so much for watching this glorious video, and